The times of the years of where you're likely to maybe see them would be, or time of the day would be twilight, maybe midnight, hour before sunrise, or noon. So those are the times where you're more likely to see them. Or times of the year could be May Day, Midsummer Eve, or Halloween as well. And also there was also a situation where it does appear that these beings can be killed, because there was some boys had their dog with them, or two dogs tore an 18-inch little man apart. There was blood spraying everywhere, and when they got back, there was also a situation where they saw organs as well, because of the dogs ripping it apart. And when they went back to examine the body had disappeared, and it was like there was no evidence of it left. It was like as if it went back into its own dimension. So I don't know if it stayed dead. I'm not sure. Maybe it did. Who knows? And next we're going to be talking about my own experiences of what it's like being in the woods. This area, right, I come here at night time, and someone was running in this direction. I was standing about where the camera is, where you are just now, and it come to maybe roughly here, might have come to roughly here, and to whoever they were, it sounded like I could hear the leaves crunching, as they're running. But I couldn't see anything. It was like they were invisible. I just couldn't see where they were, because I was going to try and greet them. I was going to say hi or something like that. But they came very close to me and there was nothing to be seen. So I freaked and I ran in that direction and jumped the fence. I don't know what it could have been. It could have been an elf. I don't know what it was. But I find it very interesting that would happen. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to go to a different location, and I'm going to talk about my experience there too. Now this area here, I was standing maybe over there, just over there, and some kind of light lit up the whole ground and lit up all the leaves, and I could see my body and I could see it, so I could see the leaves on the ground, and it was dark at night time this happened, and I instantly looked up into the air to see where the light source came from, because it just lit up the whole ground, and I had to, so I thought to myself, I'm on someone's private property. That's what I thought to myself, because I know there's a house way over there. So I instantly looked up, and there was no light source anywhere. I couldn't believe it. So I kind of freaked out, and I ran in that direction and jumped the fence because it was very bizarre. Yeah. Now these this hill here, I used to come here quite a lot, and if at night time, even when the moon is being out, whatever, I could hear like a small creatures always running very fast. Like they're very small, but they were invisible. You know, I couldn't see them. I could hear them running along the grass. You know, thudding very violently, like they've got very strong legs. It sounded like, and I knew it wasn't like a rabbit, but it could be small like that. You know, like a hare or something. But it was. I couldn't. You know, even when it would run towards me from a distance, very very fast. And it would run towards me, and then when it got close enough to me, it would just run past me, and maybe a few feet away from me, and I couldn't see it. There was nothing to be seen. I couldn't see a shadow or anything. So I thought that was quite bizarre, and this happened a lot. You know, this was almost normal. It happened so much that it was practically normal. I mean, I could come back up here tonight, and there'd probably be something lurking around. You know, that's how normal it was to me, you know. Now, one of the things that John Ramirez, he was involved with a form of voodoo, Santeria. He would come to when he used to play, I think it was baseball, he had to make certain signs to the demons of the woods. That's what he had to do, which would be likely to be these creatures that are like fairies or elves and dwarfs or goblins, maybe. You know, they're in the invisible world. They're like nature demons. You know, they're not really. I don't know if they go in and out of hell now and again. I'm not sure, but he had to do certain signs to them to thank the demons of the woods or something like that. He had to do like a respect for them, but he didn't bother doing that at one point. And there was thunder and lightning, and the lightning hit a tree, and it started torrential rain, so extremely bad weather. And he, you know, because he forgot to do his signs to the demons of the woods. This is another thing that's been also another parallel to the fairy creatures, is that one man said that there was like thunder because he did something, and afterwards, when there was thundering and bad weather or something like that happened, and when the thunder started to die down, he could hear the fairies laughing. They seemed to be almost like laughing at him. Yeah. So I'm seeing these parallels here between the fairies and bad weather, you know, and one of the things about the mysterious missing persons cases of David Paulides is that when the person vanishes in the most impossible way, that the canines can't get a scent, or search and rescue, they can never find the body. They should never have been lost. Usually bad weather happens, like torrential rain, storms, things like that take place when people impossibly go missing. Like, for example, a father and a son. The son was right behind him, and he looks around and the son's gone, vanished in the thin air, never seen ever again.